students! Some of you were asking me about the different clothes that I paint and wanted to know how I do it or why I do it. So basically, I get my clothes secondhand. I've been doing that since I was a teenager, and my parents gave me a clothing allowance. And they said, this is the money you get, we're not buying you anything, so figure out what to do with it. So I quickly learned that if I went to church rummage sales and things like that, that I could get clothes a lot cheaper than if I bought them straight out at a regular store. So this is a pair of jeans that I bought. I can't remember exactly how much they cost, but typically I pay about maybe $4 for a pair of jeans like this. And I just wanted to have something a little bit decorated. So I had some paints when I was painting my kitchen and different jars lying around. I usually use paints that I already have. I don't want to buy more paints if possible because I don't want to pollute the environment. Remembering that veganism is also about protecting the animal's home. So what I do is I have, let's say I'm painting something, I have some paint left over on my brush. I might just clean the brush by going on a pair of jeans like that and make a swirl. And then same as, if I have other paint, I'll just do the same thing. So I'll usually have a pair of pants lying around, and every once in a while I'll just add something to them. This, though, is something that I did have, which is a tube. You see that? That's one of those tubes. And that's really scary when you're painting with that because it's easy for a bubble of air to be in there and the whole thing goes and then just like has a fart and it just ruins the whole thing. So what I learned from an artist friend of mine once was not to take myself too seriously and not try to be so perfect. That's the hardest thing because I always want everything to be kind of symmetrical and stuff like that. So now I've learned to just make do, and you see there's different colored, splotches in here. And pretty much anyone can paint a swirl. Everybody knows how to write, and everybody can do this. Here's a little purple just in there. Let me show you the other side. Just flip these over for you. And the reason that we do this is because when we're walking around, this is all before COVID, when we actually used to socialize. If you're on a bus or something, or you're walking your dog, you can give a message where people think about the animals. They'll see what you're wearing, and it will trigger in them this idea that, oh yeah, maybe I should be kind to animals. And maybe animals are friends, not food. And remember, it takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. It has to hit your head, it has to hit your heart. So nobody's going to become vegan the first time they see a pair of jeans like this or anything. You need a lot of time to undo everything that society has taught us. There are so many lies we've been told to. Everybody thinks that milk is good for them. It's like, oh, it's white and it's so pure and don't we need it? And these are all lies that were told to us by the meat, dairy, and egg industries. Here's another one. Want to be as strong as an elephant? Don't eat cheese or meat. Because what do elephants eat? Well, they eat plants. Some of the biggest animals do eat plants. So it's entirely possible for you guys to be vegan. So, to sum up, if you have a pair of jeans and you feel like painting them, go for it. Don't worry if you're not perfect. Paint a lot of the splotches and the different colors like this first, and then write on top of it after. These could even be not finished. I mean, I could add all kinds of other color here if I wanted to. Of course, when you're wearing it, it's probably a good idea to wear it with something a little more plain on top. I mean, I have made that mistake and kind of walked around and looked a bit like a clown if I'm wearing something too colorful on top and too colorful and on the bottom, but that's entirely up to you. Your body, you decorate it the way you want to. That's my video for today. Hope you guys are doing well. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going to be doing all kinds of different videos, everything from art to analyzing other people's accounts. We're going to have some food videos. We're going to look at children's storybooks, vegan authors, all kinds of things. All right? See you soon. Do, 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 do.